She might have started off her passion with college tennis, but adjusting to the pros has been a challenge, no more than winning every round of the Australian Open. "I just gave it my all and didn't think twice about it," Collins had said after defeating Angelique Kerber 6-0, 6-2. She had stepped out on the court and was in her groove, feeling spontaneous on some shots and blasting with perfection on others. Kerber didn't realize how much she'd have to fight for just a game, because Collins was wired to returning anything gliding over the net into winners for herself. But it wasn't always great times on the professional tour for the NCAA title holder. She bagged out of the warm-up events leading to Melbourne, losing at the opening rounds at Brisbane and Sydney. The Asian swing wasn't very successful for her either, as the Wuhan, China and Tianjin Opens she'd gone no further than the second round and then packing up for the next tournament. The hard court season she didn't fare well, also losing in Cincinnati, Connecticut and the US Open, bowing at the first round. But what seems to matter most to Collins is who she lost to, and stressed at the Australian Open press conference that, "I played Wozniacki first round at the French. I played Mertens first round at Wimbledon and Sabalenka first round at the US Open. I lost to really good players." Collins had coped with the losses really well and emphasized that losing helps to make her a better player. "You're not going to bring your best tennis every day, and I think that just having faith, believing in what you're doing, and I worked my butt off. There's nothing I could have done more. There's nothing I could have done less. Sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it to." It's the first time she's been in a quarterfinal at a Grand Slam and is actually relishing every bit of the experience, as she did on day one at the Australian Open. The defeat of Angelique Kerber was a game plan of hers, and she'd said about Kerber that, "I was familiar with her game. I had a mind as to what I was gonna do. I showed her I wasn't going to let her into the match and I was going to dictate the entire way through, and I stuck to my game plan. It clearly worked out well for me and pretty much smooth sailing throughout the entire thing." Being ready for what may come as another hallmark of Collins, as she mentioned that, "I like watching what different players do and I've become aware of what's going to happen when I play them, so there's no surprises." As she goes into the quarterfinal with her match against Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova, she keeps to her deep-seated philosophies and abilities to execute the winning shots. She hopes it will send her to the final of the Australian Open and maybe even win the title. She's confident and feisty and smilingly says, "Everybody gets their shot at the pie, and right not, I'm certainly getting mine."